This is the last practical. So, the practical is experiment number 9, study of architectural differences, microprocessor 805 and microcontroller 8051. So first of all, we will go by sequence, that is we will see the microprocessor details, and then we will discuss the microcontroller, and finally difference between the two. So what is the microprocessor? A microprocessor is a computer processor that incorporates the function of a central processing unit on a single integrated circuit, or sometimes up to 8 integrated circuits. So it is just a processor, computer processor, and it is a multi-purpose clock driven register based digital integrated circuit that accepts binary data as input, processes it and according to instructions stored in its memory, and provides results also will be in the binary form. Basically 8085 is a digital device which accepts binary input, that is digital input, and its output is also a digital. In short, it is controlling unit of microcomputer fabricated on a small chip capable of performing ALU operation and communicating with other devices connected to it. Microprocessor consists of an ALU, register array, and a control unit. ALU performs arithmetical and logical operations on a data received from the memory or an input device. Registers array consists of registers identified by letter like B, C, D, E, H, L and accumulator. So it is denoted by A. The control unit controls the flow of data and instruction within the computer. So basically this is the simple definition of the 8085. So I think definition is clear to you, and it is digital device and another input from the temporary registers or other register, and this will perform, and the output will be in the accumulator. So this is nothing but the architecture of 8050, which is having the address bus, data bus, and the data bus structure. Okay, so these are the features of 8085. So it is an 8-bit microprocessor. It operates on 5-volt power supply. It operates on a clock cycle with 50% duty cycle. It has an on-chip clock generator. It can operate with a 3 MHz clock frequency. It has 16 address lines, and so 2 to the power 16 64 KB of memory. It provides 8-bit I/O address to access 256 I/O ports. In 8085, the lower 8-bit address bus and the data bus are multiplexed to reduce the number of external pins, but due to this, external hardware latch is required to separate address line and data lines. It supports 74 instructions with the following addresses mode. So I have already uploaded one video on the YouTube. I hope so you have gone through that. So there are immediate, register, direct and indirect implied, and we will see the pin diagram of 8085. So these are the, what you just read out these features, you will get the concept that it has a 8-bit accumulator. It provides 5 hardware interrupts. It has I/O control. So all these things are covered in your theory class. You can go through it, and you will just get the concepts. Okay. So then there is a pin configuration. You should know the pin diagram. Either you draw it, or you just make the wallpaper of your mobile phone, so that you will get the concept of this pin configuration. So it is a 40 pin DIP package, that is dual in line. So dual in line means both the sides are having the same pins, 20 on the right side, 20 on the left side. Okay, and first two all these signals are included in the architecture also. So that is all about your 8085 microprocessor. Now, what is the microcontroller? A microcontroller is a compact tiny computer that is fabricated inside a chip, and it is used in automatic control system including security systems, office machines, power tools, alarming system, traffic light control, washing machine. So it is a very powerful component. I will not say device, it is a component. So you can design anything via using the microcontroller. You can develop small projects, and you will understand the concept. Okay. So it is economical programmable logic control that can interface with the external devices in order to control the devices from a distance. The microcontroller includes a CPU, ROM, RAM, I/O ports, timer like a standard computer, but because they are designed to execute only a single specific task to control a single system, they are much smaller and simplified, so they can include all functions required on a single chip. Microcontrollers are sometimes called as embedded microcontrollers, which just means that they are a part of embedded system, that is one part of the larger device of the system. So microcontroller is the extended version of the microprocessor, which is nothing but a tiny computer that fabricated inside a chip, and there are all the components are mounted on the microcontroller. It does not require any external components, just like a CPU, ROM, RAM, and I/O ports, because it already includes it already include timer also, which is not available in the microprocessor. Okay. This is the architecture of the 8051 microcontroller architecture. Here you have interrupt control, CPU, oscillator, bus control, on-chip war memory, on-chip RAM, timer, serial ports, I/O ports. So it is total combination of the components in a single. Multiplex line means one pin is used for the two purpose. Here let us say pin number 39. It is port 0.0 as well as AD0. That is address line 0. Similarly, this port 3.0 is the receiver, 3.1 is the transmitter. Okay, so this is the 8051 microcontroller. Now these are the features of the 8051 microcontroller. That is 4096 bytes of on-chip program memory, 120 bytes on-chip data memory, 4 register banks, 120 user-defined software flags, 64 kilobyte each program, external RAM, 1 microsecond instruction cycle with 12 MHz oscillator, 32 bidirectional I/O lines organized as a 4-bit 8 ports, multiple mode high-speed programmable serial port, 2 multiple mode 16-bit timers counters, 2 level polarized interrupt structure, full depth stack for the subroutine return, linkage and data storage, direct byte and bit addressability, binary or decimal arithmetic, sign overflow detection and parity computation, hardware multiple and dividing floor microsecond, integrated Boolean processor for control applications, upwardly compatible with the existing 8084 software. So there are the features of the 805, and most important features which is not included here. The most important feature is you can program 8051 by using C language. Suppose you want to become an embedded system engineer right now, so you can do that. Only just you have to focus on C language and Python language. If these two language you can go through, or you can you learn, then you will be able to apply these two language, that is C and Python, to 8051, because these are the most powerful language in the world. Any software company will ask for the C language or the Python language nowadays. So if you are proficient in these two languages, then you may apply for the software company, or you may develop some projects. Okay, so this is the beauty of this 8051 microcontroller. Okay, because it can use the C language for the programming purpose, which is the high level language. So this is the basic comparison between microprocessor and microcontroller. Microprocessor contains ALU, control unit, different register and interrupt control, but microcontroller is very powerful. See here, in microcontroller there is a microprocessor, I/O interfacing circuit, peripherals, A to D, D to A converter, serial, everything is in the microcontroller. You don't have to connect another devices. In microprocessor, it has many instructions to move data between memory and CPU. It has 1 or 2 instructions to move data between memory and CPU. It has 1 or 2 digit bit handling instruction. It has many bit handling instruction. That's why microcontroller is very important. Access time for memory and I/O devices are more, less access time for built-in memory and I/O devices. Microprocessor based system requires more hardware, whereas the microcontroller based system requires less hardware and reducing PCB size and increasing the reliability. Microprocessor based system is more flexible in design and point of view, whereas microcontroller is less flexible in design, means these are the robust. It has single memory map for data encode, it has separate memory map for data encode. Less number of pins are multifunction, more number of pins are multifunction. So basically here we are, that is the aim of our this last practical, that is the um, difference between microprocessor and microcontroller. So this is the basic difference. The similarity is only one similarity, that both are 40 pin IC. 8085 microprocessor is 40 pin IC, as well as 8051 microcontroller is again 40 pin IC. This is the one of the most basic similarity. All others, all other things are different for microprocessor as well as microcontroller. Okay. So what is the conclusion? Thus we have studied the architectural difference between microprocessor 8085 and microcontroller 8051. And these are the reference. I have used the AP Godse textbook for this technical publication Pune. So you just read out this, and you have to solve that assignment, that is the submission, that I will post in 1 or 2 days, so that you can submit your submission and ready for the external practical. Okay. So that completes our practical of microprocessor and microcontroller. Thank you very much. See you in next semester.